Plagiarism checkers are used by writers, teachers, students, businesses, and creators all over the world. But the big question is, how accurate are they really? If you have ever submitted an essay, published an article, or hired a writer, chances are a plagiarism checker was used somewhere in the process. Plagiarism checkers are basically tools that claim to detect content that has been copied from billions of sources all over the internet. But not all plagiarism checkers work the same way. In this video, I'm going to explain how plagiarism checkers really work and show you some real-time tests on one of the best plagiarism checkers out there in the market today, Quetext. This video will help you understand the limitations of plagiarism checker, how to best utilize them for your work, and also give you an intro to my favorite plagiarism checker, that's Quetext. Are you excited to start? Let's dive right in. I'm very excited to welcome you to this new video about plagiarism checkers. So, before we go into that, let's talk about why plagiarism checks matter. Plagiarism checkers are used by students, teachers, writers, publishers, and businesses, and millions of documents are checked every day. When it comes to how plagiarism detection works, it's important to know that most plagiarism checkers compare text against web pages, academic papers, published articles, online databases. These tools basically look for similar patterns of wording. They compare the two texts to see how much percentage of your text is plagiarized from some other source. There are some common myths regarding plagiarism checker. The first is that plagiarism checkers catch everything. That's not possible because no tool on this planet can 100% guarantee that any document is plagiarism free. What they can do is give you a confidence score. The second myth is paraphrasing always avoids detection by a plagiarism checker. That's not true because even paraphrasing your content might flag a plagiarism checker sometimes. The third myth is all plagiarism checkers work the same. That's not true. I personally have tried multiple plagiarism checkers that fail to detect blatant copied text. So today we are testing one of my favorite plagiarism checkers, that is Quetext. This is how Quetext, the dashboard of Quetext, looks like. You can head over to the link in the description of this video and create an account so you can try this cool plagiarism checker for yourself. But before you classify Quetext as purely a plagiarism checker, Quetext also has an AI summarizer, it has an AI humanizer, it's also a super powerful AI detector. In fact, I have made a video about how powerful Quetext is as an AI detector, and you can check it out linked right here. Now for today's test, we are testing Quetext against copied text, paraphrased text, and original writing. So let's go into that one by one. First, for copied text, I just searched randomly on Google what happens when you quit smoking, and then this is the article I got. So I'm just going to open this article and blatantly copy the entire thing, and then we will check this against Quetext. So I copied the text, I have pasted this text here. If you have a document, you can also upload files in PDF or docx. So here you have two options, either to check for plagiarism or to check for AI, or you can also check for both. Let's test for checking plagiarism. I'm going to click this. The results are here, and we have gotten a 97% plagiarism report, and you can see the results have been copied from this website. This is exactly where I had copied it from, Better Health channel. And so Quetext was accurately able to determine that almost every sentence from this text has been copied from this particular source. This goes on to prove that Quetext is a powerful plagiarism checker, and your text, if it's copied from somewhere, cannot escape detection from Quetext. But what if we paraphrase this text? Paraphrasing basically means using an AI tool to change a little bit of the text here and there, make a summary, and make it a little different, sound a little different from the original text. So I'm going to go to Quillbot. Quillbot is a really powerful AI paraphraser. You can find Quillbot in the link in the description of this video. This is how the dashboard of Quillbot looks like. I am going to click on Paraphraser, then I'll paste the text that I copied from Better Health, and then I'll click on Paraphrase. Quillbot has finished paraphrasing this text. The original text had 1973 words and this paraphrased text has 1968 words. Let's see how this performs against Quetext. I'm going to copy the full text here. Then I'll head over to Quetext. I will click on New Check. Then I paste the text here. Because I use an AI paraphraser, so it makes sense to also check for AI just to show you a demo of how powerful Quetext is. I'll click on check both, which means I'm running a check for both AI and plagiarism in this text. The results of the plagiarism check from Quetext are now out, and here we have come to a score of 89% plagiarism, and the matches 96% is from the original source. So even though Quillbot, one of the most powerful paraphrasers, had paraphrased this text, like if I am a human and I look into these two texts, I'll probably not be able to find a match because it would take me hours of comparing each line, the sentence structure, etc. But with Quetext, in just a few seconds, even the paraphrased text has been caught with an 89% probability that this is plagiarized. This goes on to show that Quetext is super powerful when it comes to detecting plagiarized text. Even though you have used an AI paraphraser, you are not safe from this powerful tool. Next, let's do a test for Quetext against original human writing. So this is one of my Medium articles that I haven't published yet. I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress. But I'm going to copy this. I'll just show you what Quetext does against original human written text. So I will click on new text, paste this text here, and let's check for both AI and plagiarism and see what the results say in this case. The results are now out and it says there is 9% plagiarism and 5.52% AI. I think that's natural because obviously when you tend to write, a few sentences end up sounding similar to something you might have written before. And when we check the plagiarism matches, 18% is from my own Medium. A few are from LinkedIn, and yeah, a few are from Medium. That's my another article. So when I click on one sentence, it will show from what website this sentence is copied from. And if you see that this sentence is actually a very generic sentence and it doesn't actually imply I have plagiarized it. Let's take one more example. This one also is supposedly copied from LinkedIn. And it's just a simple word. When I look back at my first videos, that's it. When I look back at my first videos, you can't really say this is a plagiarism. So any person who actually uses a plagiarism checker, they also need to apply their own human judgment. In this case, just because there is a 9% plagiarism score does not mean this article was plagiarized. It just means that the sentence structure is similar to what has already been written before, which is bound to happen no matter what. And when we go to the AI score, we will see the result that the AI detector is highly confident that this was written entirely by a human. So this goes on to prove that Quetext is very accurate in detecting plagiarism and AI, and also it does not give false positives when it comes to original text. So yes, that's why Quetext is my favorite plagiarism checker as well as AI detector, and you can also try this amazing tool out for yourself by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you learned something new from this video, please do share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I come up with new videos pretty much every week. I'll see you again super soon with another new video. Until then, stay awesome and keep hustling. Cheers!